with Harry Potter, the Hogwarts Battle Game 7. So in Game 7 we have another change to the game mechanics. In addition to the house dice and the normal cards, we also have a different Lord Voldemort villain. We also have 4 location cards: Godric's Hollow, Gringotts Room of Requirements, and Hogwarts Castle. Each hero got a new hero card, so Neville now has the ability that every single time a hero gains life points during his turn, this hero gains 1 additional life point each time, not just the first time, but every single time. And Hermione now has the ability, when she plays 4 or more spells, all heroes gain 1 additional wingnut. With regard to the owls, we've given flying lessons again to Neville to be able to remove location tokens. And Hermione also has the each time a dark arts event or villain causes you to discard a card, gain 1 attack and 1 heart. Now we've got the Horcruxes. Now in the story, the Horcruxes are things, objects that contain a splinter of Lord Voldemort's soul. And you need to destroy them, and as you destroy them, he becomes weaker, and then ultimately he can be destroyed. Now, the Horcruxes in the game make an appearance in the form of cards, obviously, and you can only defeat them by rolling these symbols. In this case, for the first Horcrux, it's the diary. You either have to roll a heart or a card symbol on the die. So it is important to gain cards that allow you to roll the dice. So I've laid out the cards, and luckily, actually, because I didn't know this, because I'd formed the tableau before I read the rules, even on our first tableau, we do have 1 person who can actually roll the die. We have an ally. However, the Horcrux also has a debilitating effect. Each time a hero plays an ally, that hero loses 1 heart, as long as the Horcrux is in play. Once you've removed it, you gain the Horcrux, and then you get an ability which you have to use. And this is, if you play 2 or more allies, any 1 hero gains 2 hearts, so then they become beneficial. So let's see who we are up against. Crabbe and Goyle, Draco Malfoy, and a Death Eater. Okay, so Hermione goes first. She has Alohomora, Time Turner. Okay, she could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not enough to gain Minerva McGonagall. So first of all, let's draw a card. Educational decree for each. We can ignore this because we only have starting cards. So first of all, we're going to get 1 attack. Then we're going to gain 1, 2, 3. And she's going to get herself 4 and give 1 to Neville. And then she's going to buy herself a Reparo and put it on the top of her deck because she can, because she used the Time Turner. And we replace this card. Oh yeah, she actually, nothing happened here. Okay, yeah. So, it is, she will assign, let's assign this to him. So, Neville draws a card. Oh, she loses a heart for playing an ally, Horcrux. Tarantilagra. Active hero loses 1 heart and cannot assign more than 1 to each villain this turn. He doesn't have any allies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to use this to gain Miss McGonagall. We replace this card. And there is no special reason why I split the draw deck. It's just become too big at this stage and it tends to fall over. So now it is... Imperio. Active hero chooses another hero to lose 2 hearts. Reveal an additional dark arts card. All heroes reveal the top card of their decks. If it is a spell, they reveal it and lose 2 hearts. So that was Miss Granger. Yes, he also loses 2 hearts. Now, they both lose 1 heart because of the ability of these guys. However, Hermione has lost a card, so she gains 1 heart and 1 attack. So she has 5. She's 6. Two, 4, 6. So she is going to buy Petrificus Totalis. She's going to give him 1. Another one that allows us to draw a card, to roll the dice, and we're going to assign this to him. Okay. Neville. Active hero loses 2. Oof. All other heroes, oh god. We could get 1, 2, 3. We have 4 in total. Yeah, so we're going to play these to gain this. Okay, and we're going to play this to gain 3 health. And we're going to play Trevor to gain another 3 health. Just to be on the safe side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Draws up to 5. Okay. Hermione. So there are now 2 additional cards which allow you to roll the dice. Active hero loses 1 and discards 1 card. Which means we get an attack and 1 life back. We also lose 1 heart because we played an ally, and we have 3, and we're going to get Butterbeer. We assign this to him. Oh yeah, sorry, and we lose 1 because of their ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Active hero loses 3 hearts. All heroes choose 1, discard an item, or lose 2 hearts. He doesn't have an item. She is going to discard this, which gives her 1 heart and 1 attack. So he is now going to play Miss McGonagall, which means he loses 1 heart. He gains 1 and 1, and he rolls the die. And he gets 1 that he can't use. He has 6 in total. He's going to get Pomona Sprout. So now it's Hermione. Remove 2 from all villains. She assigns the one that she has to Draco, and she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but she only needs 4 to gain this card. So she will give 1 to him. And that is her done. Draws up to 5 cards. Neville. Active hero loses 1 and he is stunned. So now we put 2 here. He loses all his tokens. And then we also lose half of our cards, so we lose these. He drew her again. 1, 1, and roll the dice. Or 1 die actually. And he rolls the one that he needs. So he gets the card. So this one becomes inactive, but the next one becomes active immediately. And he gets 2 more. So whenever a hero assigns 2 or more pain to a villain, that hero loses 2 hearts. That's terrible, but you know, we will see. We shall see. So he has 3, so he is going to get this ally, because whenever he plays 2 allies, now any one hero gains 2 hearts, and he's going to assign this to Draco and draw up to 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now he goes back to 10. Let's draw a card. Aha, Mors Mordre. We put 1 here. Everyone loses 1 heart, and then we lose 1 more heart because of this, and because of his ability, each time she loses 2. So she's almost dead, but we can do this. Any 2 heroes each gain 1. 1, 1, 1, and 1. She has Petrificus Totalus. She gains 1 attack, and she can now choose a villain, and their ability doesn't kick in. We're going to choose him. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and she's going to get Cho Chang, because Cho Chang allows you to roll a house die. And we need to remember that we now cannot assign more than 2 or more without losing health ourselves. So we do this, we assign this to him. So he is gone. We remove 1 from the location. We now draw another villain, and the ability of the Death Eater, which would normally give us, which would normally mean we would lose 1 health each time a new villain is drawn, is now not happening at the moment because we have used Petrificus Totalus. Okay, so next is Neville. Petrification. All heroes lose 1 heart and cannot draw extra cards. Okay. He's going to play this to give 3 hearts to Hermione. He's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 4. And he's going to buy Polyjuice Potion, because that allows him to duplicate the ability of a... Oh, he needed to reveal 2. Yeah. Nothing there. Didn't change the outcome. Because this allows him to duplicate the ability of a chosen played ally this round. 3, 4, 5. Okay, Hermione Granger, we need to reveal 2. Number 1, active hero loses 2 hearts. Number 2, Opugno. All heroes reveal the top card of their decks. She goes first, it costs nothing. He comes next, it costs nothing. So this one doesn't do anything. She has 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. She's going to get Protego for this. And she's going to use Cruikshank to attack Bellatrix. This one actually goes away now. Yeah. 4. 5. Neville. All heroes choose one. Discard a spell or lose 2 hearts. He's going to discard a spell. As is she, which gives her back 1 heart and gains her 1 attack. Aha, haha. Okay, now it's getting interesting because we have plenty of allies. First of all, we're going to play this, which gives us back 1 life. And he gets 2 because of his ability and 1 attack. Then we have Trevor, who also gives us 1 attack. Then we have Pomona Sprout, which gives him 1 wingnut. Any one hero gains 2 hearts, that's her, 1, 2, 3. And then he gets to roll the yellow die. And it is enough to kill this Horcrux. Once per turn you may discard 2 cards. If you do, remove 1 from the location. And now we play Miss McGonagall, who gives him 1 wingnut and 1, and we will see what he gets. He rolls the red die, and it's a card, so he can't use it, but of course he can use it for its ability. Now there is something that somebody pointed out on YouTube to me, which I didn't realize. When you roll a die and you use its ability, which you do up until game 7, when you can also choose to put it onto the Horcrux, everyone gets the ability, not just the person who rolls. So we all now draw a card. So he draws a card and he gets another Alohomora. So he's now at 3 wingnuts. And Hermione also draws 1 and she gains another Alohomora. So, oh, heroes cannot gain. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now he has 3 wingnuts, and for those he is going to buy the crystal ball. And he has 3 attack, and he now no longer has to pay life points if he attacks for more than 2. But he also played 2 or more allies. So any one hero gains 2 hearts, so that's going to be her. 1, 2, 3, because she gains an additional 1 because of its special ability. Okay, so now we need 2. We need to, and this is what these chits are for. When you roll the die and you roll an attack, you put it here. So basically, put these on here to know which ones you've already rolled. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Hermione Granger, she draws 2 cards. 1, add 1 to the location, which doesn't do anything at the moment. And we roll the Slytherin die. And all heroes lose 1 heart. Okay. Hogwarts: A History. we roll a die. We roll the Slytherin die, and we get a heart, which works. So we put it on the Horcrux. We have Petrificus Totalus. So we're going to take this and we're going to block out her ability because we don't want additional cards at the moment. And then we have 3 that we're going to get Wingardium Leviosa. We can't give him his Wingnut for her playing 4 cards, 4 spells, because of the Horcrux. So we replace this. It's a Nimbus 2000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. She doesn't kick in, so we only draw 1 card. We add 1. We're going to play Gilderoy Lockhart and we're going to draw 1 card. Ha! Then discard any 1 card. If we discard this card, we gain 2. We're going to play the Polyjuice Potion to draw another card. We're going to discard this card. Now we have this, we gain 1 attack. And we have 1, 2. So we get 2. And in theory, no, we haven't played 2. So we're going to put 1 on her. And for 4, we are going to buy the Bezoar. And we draw up to 5 cards. Beginning of your next turn. So this now goes away. And we draw 2 cards. Active hero loses 2. No. Okay. Butterbeer. Any 2 heroes each gain 1 and 1. Suck. Suck, but he can't get any money off of her because of the Locket Horcrux. She gains 1. And then we could get 4 in total to bring us to 5. And I think we're going to do this. Yeah. And for this, we're going to get a Expecto Patronum card. So we're going to learn a spell. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We draw up to 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's Neville. He draws 2 cards. Active hero loses 1, and we add 1 to the location. And the second one is active hero loses 1 and discards a card. What was that ability? Okay, so he's going to discard the Alohomora. Then he's going to play this card. Any 1 hero gains 3 hearts, that would be himself. And he draws a card. Then he's going to discard these 2 cards. And he's going to remove this from the active location because of the Horcrux that he has. He has 1 attack, which he gains. And then he, any one hero gains 2 hearts, that would be her. He rolls the yellow die. And we're looking for an attack, which is highly unlikely on a yellow die. Yeah, but we all draw 1 card. He draws McGonagall. Hermione Granger needs to draw a card as well. McGonagall gains him 1 and 1 attack, and he gets to roll the red die. And he rolls a wing nut, so he gets 1 more money. So he has 2 attack. He's going to assign this to her and to them. And he has 2 for which he can't do anything, so he's going to throw them away. But because he played 2, anyone here could gain 2 hearts, but nobody's down. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 3, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so she's dealt with. Remove 2 from the location. All heroes may search their discard pile for an item and put it in their hand. He's going to take the Mandrake into his hand. And Miss Granger doesn't have a discard pile, so it doesn't apply to her. And now we're going to draw another villain. And it is, Fenrir Greyback. He is dangerous because he prevents you from regaining health. Thankfully, everybody's at 10. But we now lose 1 each because of the Death Eater. So Fenrir Greyback is the new bad who we have to get rid of. And this Horcrux, actually, I'm not too worried about because it isn't that terrible, really. It's inconvenient, but it's not terrible. So let's draw 1 card. Active hero loses 2 hearts. She can't gain any hearts. So she gained 1, 2. We played this card. 3. We're gonna draw 3 cards because of Cho Chang's ability, and then we need to discard any 2 cards. We're going to discard these 2. And then we're going to play this and draw 1 card. And it is a Time Turner, which gives us 1. We gain 1 attack, and we get to roll the blue die because of Cho Chang's ability. And we draw a card each. And it is another Alohomora for her. So she now has 5 money, and she's going to get herself a Nimbus 2000. And I think she played... Yeah, she played Wingardium Leviosa, which means she can put any items she buys on the top of her deck, which is exactly what she's going to do. So these go away. We replace this. She has 2 attack, which she's going to give to Fenrir. And she draws cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Longbottom. Imperial. Active hero chooses another hero to lose 2 hearts. Draw an additional card. All heroes choose 1. Discard an ally or lose 2 hearts. Doesn't have 1. So he's going to lose 2 hearts. She doesn't have 1 either, so she's going to lose 2 hearts. It's not a choice, really. Okay, now let's get this going. 1, 2, draw 2 cards, then discard any 1 card. Draw a card. So he discards the Remembrall, because when he discards it, he gets 2 wing nuts for it. Draw a card, then discard any 1 card. He draws a card, and it's an Alohomora, which he is going to discard. And then he's going to play the Polyjuice Potion, and he's going to draw another card. because he is doubling up on this person's ability, he gains 1, and he's going to discard an Alohomora. So he has 2 Alohomoras left, so he gets 2 more wingnuts. And since he played, well, you know, unfortunately we can't gain any hearts, although we played two allies because of Fenrir. So we're going to give 3 pain to Fenrir. Fenrir is going to hate us, but that's fine. He is a terrible person. He's not a person, he's a werewolf. And we have 4, and for these we're going to gain owls. So these go in here. Replace this. There is an owl card which allows you to re-roll a house die if you don't like the result. That would be useful now, but we didn't choose this. Okay, we choose 1 card, and it is Mors Mordre. We all lose 1 heart, plus because of the Death Eater we lose 1 additional heart, so Hermione's almost stunned. She gains 2 attack, and she gains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wingnuts, and for the 5 wingnuts she is going to get a pensive. Yeah. So he is Incendio. Very good card. Good. So, now it's Neville. Neville draws a card. Active hero loses 1. Draw an additional... Okay, all heroes lose 2 and cannot gain. So she is stunned, which means she loses 50% of her cards. So she's going to lose a Time Turner and an Alohomora, but since she had to lose, she gains 1 attack. Whoopsie. We can't gain anything, but we are going to draw the card. Gilderoy Lockhart. Crystal Ball. Draw 2 cards, then discard any 1 card. We're going to discard the Remembrall because it gives us 2... We're going to gain 2. We're going to play 2 Alohomoras, which means we're also going to get 1 attack from the thing. We're going to get this, and we're going to play Gilderoy to draw a card. And yeah, okay, what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this back. We're going to discard this one. Going to remove this. So we're going to do this, and we're going to roll the die. We're looking for an attack, which we did get. Woohoo! So this one goes away. Once per turn, you may discard a card. If you do, roll the Slytherin die. We're going to assign 1 to Fenrir, which kills him, and we have 2, 4, 6, which we are going to spend on Alistair Moody. So now Fenrir is dead. Each of us gains 3 hearts. In his case, it's actually 4 because it's on his turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's stunned anyway. She doesn't gain anything, and we remove 2 from the location. We get this, and we lose 1 because of the active of the Death Eater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What does this one do? At the start of each turn, remove 1 from all villains. That's a terrible one. And also, yeah, okay, so we're going to remove this. So now it's only interesting if we can assign more. So we draw 1 card. All heroes lose 1, and we add 1. to the location, and then we lose one more. And she would also lose these. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this, and we're going to play this, which removes one, and we also get the Petrificus, and we're going to put this on here. And then we're going to choose any one house die. What are we looking for? Hearts and money. I think the Hufflepuffs are the hearts guys. Heart. So we're going to put three on the Dementor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is unstunned. These go away. Mr. Longbottom. First of all, we remove one. Then we draw a card. Imperio, draw another. Active hero loses 2. He's almost stunned. Okies. Gain 1 attack and 1 heart. In his case, it's 2 hearts. Gain 1 attack. Gain 2. Gain 1 and 1 attack, and roll the red die. And it is an attack, so each hero gains 1 attack. We're going to put this on the Dementor, like so. And he draws, and he's got 3, which he's going to spend on an essence of... No, he's actually going to buy butterbeer. And he draws 3, 4... Oh, did he play more than 2 allies, actually? Yeah, he did. So any one hero gains 2. So he's going to give himself 3 hearts. And he can now actually additionally roll the green die as well if he discards a card. So next up is Hermione Granger. She draws 1 card. Active hero loses 1 heart and then draws an additional Dark Arts card. Active hero loses 3 cards, draws an additional Dark Arts card. All heroes lose 1, 1 plus 1 location plus 1 for the Death Eater. And then we remove 1 from this, and this goes away, so she loses 2 more. She is stunned, so she is going to drop 2 cards, and we put 1 here. And now any 2 heroes and draw 1 card. Anna Mora. She's going to get 2, and she's going to play this, and she's going to get herself an Incendio for this, and she's going to put 2 on him, and she's going to set herself up to 10 and draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Mr. Longbottom. All heroes lose 2 and cannot gain hearts. Okay. Okay, that's good. First of all, we're gonna play Pomona Sprout. He gains 1. And any one hero, well, this one doesn't work, but he gets to roll the yellow die. And he gets draw a card. Everyone draws a card. He's going to play Alastor Moody, which gives him 2 and removes 1 from the location. He's going to use the... Okay, now we're going to play the Crystal Ball. Draw 2 cards and discard any 1 card. He's going to discard Gilderoy Lockhart, because it says if you discard this, draw a card without anything to worry about. He's going to play this, owls. He gets 2. And if you play 2 or more spells, which he is going to, you also gain 1 attack. Gain 1 attack. 1 Alohomora. And then he's going to choose an ally you played this turn, and you may copy the effects of that ally. And we are going to copy Pomona Sprout. So he gains 1 more money, and he gets to roll the yellow die. Let's see what we roll. We're looking for money, and he doesn't, but we all draw a card, which is still good. And he draws Professor McGonagall, which means he gains 1 money, he gains 1 attack, and he gets to roll the red die. Let's see what we get for this. And we get money, and that's exactly what we are looking for. So this one goes away. Once per turn, you may discard a card if you do roll the yellow die. At the start of each turn, if the active hero has at least 1 ally item and spell in hand, that hero loses 2 hearts. Okay, so now we're going to go shopping. So first of all, we're going to assign 3 pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she's dead. Then we're going to put 2 on these guys. No, we're actually going to put 2 on this guy, because he's got a friend. And then we have money. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Okay. We're going to get Stupefy for 6, and then we're going to use 5 and remove 1 from the location, just to be on the safe side, because I don't want to move to the next location. So this goes into his discard pile. I mean, this was a super turn for him. This goes away. All heroes gain 2 hearts, so he gains 3, 1, 2, 3. We remove 1 from the location. She gains 2 hearts. This goes away. We draw another 1. It's the basilisk. He needs to go. So everyone now loses 1 heart because of the special ability of the Death Eater. So now he draws 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only reason why we could pull off the last turn was because the basilisk was not out, because it all relied on drawing cards. So as you can see, this one is a terrible one. We draw 1 card. All heroes lose 1 heart and cannot draw additional cards this turn. That's fine. So, Protego. We gain 1 attack, and we gain... Oh, sorry, we need to do something. At the start of each turn, if the active hero has at least 1 ally item and spell in hand, we do. That hero loses 2 hearts. Okay. So, and we gain 1 heart. We're going to play this, gain 2. We're going to draw 3 cards, 1, 2, and then we're going to have to shuffle and then discard any 2 cards. We'll see what this brings. Oh, Confundus, very good card. So we drew 2 already, so we draw the 3rd card. Okay, and then discard any 2 cards. We're going to discard 2 Alohomoras. We're going to roll the Ravenclaw die. And it's a heart, which means we just both get hearts, which is still good. We are then going to play Butterbeer. Any 2 heroes each gain 1 and 1 heart. We're going to choose any one of our house dice and roll. We need an attack, so what we're going to do is we're going to roll green. And we did get the attack we were looking for, so we're going to put this one here. We're going to play these two for 3, and then we're going to play this and draw a card. And it is a time turner. Gives us 1 more. So if we had a spell, we're going to get the Confundus spell. I'm going to put it on top of our deck. That wasn't too bad at all. So we put these away. Replace this. Oh, nice, chocolate frogs. And then we're going to put 3 on this yoki. Draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that was Miss Granger's turn. Okay, I just made a really stupid mistake because I let Hermione draw a card. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the Confundus into the discard pile, and we're going to give her the time turner. She would still have been able to afford it. She would have had 1 more, but of course she couldn't draw the card, which meant she couldn't have put Confundus on top of her draw deck, so that's now finished. We've rectified this, so now it's Neville Longbottom. Draws 1 card. Active hero loses 3. Draw 1 additional card. Oh, we roll the die. Woohoo! And it's an attack. All heroes lose 1 heart. Okay, he's still not stunned. That's good. So, any one hero gains 3 hearts. That's going to be him. 1, 2, 3 plus his additional 1 is 4. He gains 1. Any 2 heroes gain 1 and 1. So he gains 1 and 2. She gains 1 and 2. He gains 1 for his Alohomora, brings him up to 4, and he gains 1 attack. And, okay, at the start, oh well, he would have... Three, 4, 5, 6. He would actually have been stunned. So we have to basically redo all of this. He would lose 2 cards. I would drop this one to gain 2, and he would have discarded this one, and we would have put 1 here. Okay, so let's do this again. Any 2 heroes each gain 1. So for her there isn't any change. Any 1 hero gains 3, that's fine. Gains 1. He has 3 attack. He has 3, so he's going to get himself this Quidditch gear. And he's going to put 1 on the basilisk. And then he's going to put himself back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, she draws a card. All heroes lose 3 hearts. That is the new. That's the new one. Fiend Fire from this game. Any 2 heroes each gain 1 wingnut, but we can't draw a card. We gain 1, and we have 3. We have 2 Alumoras. We have 1 of these, and we're going to put this onto the basilisk. Let's see, does it make sense to put it on the basilisk? It actually doesn't. I'm going to put it on... We're going to put it on them. And we have 5, and we're going to get... We didn't have to do this because we didn't have an ally. Luna. I'm going to assign this to the basilisk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Opugno, all heroes reveal the top card of their decks. Mr. Longbottom. Okay, it has no value, and hers has no value either. Okay, nothing happens. At the start of each turn, so these don't come in. Yes, he does. This hero loses 2. Let's play Miss McGonagall first. Minerva. We get 1. We get to roll the red die. And that's not what we were looking for, but everybody gets money. It's nice too. We have 3 Alohomores. Oh, he also gets, yes, 3 Alohomoras. So we get 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to get 1. So, for the 6 that we have, we're going to get Sirius Black. Six, 7. Quidditch gear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hermione. Active hero loses 1, and we reveal an additional card. All heroes reveal their top deck. If it is a spell, we discard it. No. Yes. And lose 2 hearts. So he also loses 1 here. Okay, so we can't draw a card. Gain 1, remove 1 from the location. Gain 1 and 2. He gets 1 because we played 4 spells. We have 3. If we get to 5, that doesn't help us, but 4. So we're going to give him 1 and us 1, and we're going to get the Quidditch gear. And we're going to assign 1 to him and 1 to him. So, this one is dead. All heroes draw a card. And we remove 1 from the location. This didn't kick in because she didn't have any allies. So now we draw another one. Oh, that's my favorite one, and each of us loses 1 heart, and her money goes away. Miss Umbridge needs to die, but I'm pretty sure that everybody will agree, because she stands in the way of us. She's also one that does kind of like throw a spanner in the works. When she comes out early, because she prevents you from buying good cards. So, Neville Longbottom, almost stunned. He is stunned. He loses half his cards. He loses all of his tokens. So let's play Pomona Sprout. He gains 1. Any one hero gains 2 hearts. So 1, 2, 3. That goes to Hermione. And he rolls the yellow die. We're looking for a card symbol. We don't get it, but everybody gets a heart. So she gets 2. Then we have Trevor, which gives him 1. Now we're going to use Polyjuice Potion to gain 1 more. That's not why we're doing it. She gains full health, and we're going to roll the die, and we get another heart, which doesn't help. Okay, but we have an attack which we're going to place on Miss Umbridge. No, actually, we're going to give it to the Death Eater. And this didn't kick in because he didn't have that. And he has 2, and for 2 he's going to get himself a chocolate frog box. So it is now Hermione. All heroes lose 1 heart. We add 1 to the location, plus we also lose an additional heart because of this guy. She has in her hand everything, so she loses 2. And let's see. Gain 1 attack and remove 1 from the location. Gain 1 attack and 1 heart. Gain 2 attacks. Any 2 heroes gain 1 and 1 each. Gain 1 attack. Choose any 1 house die and roll it. I believe they have the most cards. I'm going to take the blue one, and it's a wingnut, so everybody gets money. It's fine too, but it's not what we wanted. Okay. So, we have 2. For 2 we can get Essence of Dittany, and we are totally going to get that. And then we're going to assign pain. 1, 2, 3 to this guy, and 1, 2 to her. And this guy goes away. We all gain 1 heart. We remove 1 from the location. There isn't any. Now we draw a new card, and it is his brother. And that was her turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neville draws a card. Active hero loses 2 hearts. Nothing. Indeed, this one kicks in. So, first of all, we're going to gain 2. And we can't remove anything. Gain 1. Draw 2 cards, then discard any 1 card. Okay. We're going to discard the Alohomora. We are going to we're going to do this. And now the question is, should we actually discard 2 cards to roll a die? We're looking for a card. We could roll the yellow die or the green die. He's got 5. No, actually we're not going to do this because I do want this to happen, because I want the Elder Wand. And we lose 1 because we bought something really expensive. 1, 2, 3. Hermione Granger. All heroes choose one. Discard a spell or lose 2. He's going to discard a spell. She's going to lose 2. She gains 1. She's also going to play an item which gives her this. She's going to roll the blue die. It's a heart. Everyone gains a heart. Not quite what we wanted. 3 Alomoras. 1, 2, 3. So she's now at 5. She's going to go all in and get 2 for these. And she's going to gain the Felix Felicis. She's going to lose 1 heart because she bought something really expensive. Did she play 4 spells? She did not. Did we do this? No, we didn't, I guess. So we just put it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Neville. We add 1. Why does he only have 4 cards? Oh, he discarded 1 earlier, yeah. Okay, he has everything that she doesn't like, so he's Ravenclaw. So, first of all, we're going to do this. I should have discarded this card. I didn't. Draw a card, then discard any 1 card. Okay. We discard this. Gain 2. Gain 1. And there is nothing we can get for 3. So we're going to just assign this to her. Can't do anything with 3. Hermione. Oh, we roll a green die. All heroes lose 1 heart. What has she got in her hand? Everything, so she loses 2. So let's see what we have. Gain 1 attack and 1 heart. Gain 1 attack and draw a card. Gain 1. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Then discard any 2 cards. That's easy. We're going to discard these 2 cards and we're going to play this. Any 2 cards, any 2 heroes each gain 1 and draw a card. Gain 1. Choose a villain. Until the start of your next turn, that villain's ability won't trigger. Oh, we didn't roll the blue die, did we? It's a card. That's good, because this means this one goes away. Once per turn, you may discard a card. If you do, roll. Oh, it's only discarding 1 card. Okay, I thought it was 2 cards. That's good. Okay, good. Oh, now we're at the last Horcrux. So now we're going to... We have 3 for which we can't get anything. So this goes to waste. We're going to 2, 4, 6, 7. She goes away and we're going to put 2 on these guys. All heroes gain 1. And 2 hearts. 1, 2, 1, 2. This one needs to be killed immediately. Add 1 to the location. Active hero reveals the top card of his or her deck. If its value is 1 or more, discard it and add 1 to the location it isn't. At the start of each turn, active hero loses 1 heart and cannot gain more hearts during this. Okay, so let's get going. Let's get this party started. So, first of all, we gain 1. You remove 1 from the location and we draw a card. We have Trevor. We have Sirius Black, 2 attack and 1. And since we played 2 or more allies, any one hero gains 2, so that would be her. 1, 2, 3, plus his additional 1. We have an a Remember All, which we're going to use to gain 1. We have an Alohomora, which we're going to use to gain 1. We have Pomona Sprout, who gains us 1. Any one hero gains 2 hearts, that would be Ms. Granger in this case, and we roll the yellow die. And that is a money, which we can't use, but we use it for this. It's fine. So, now we've got this item. For each spell played this turn, gain 1 and 1. So we played 1 spell, so we're going to get this, and he can't gain any additional. How many spells did we play? No, we played 2, so we get to attack. Okay. All of these go to Peter Pettigrew. 2, 4, 6. We have 2, 4, 6, 7. We're going to gain 1 Petrificus Totalus. And we're going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Okay, now it is Ms. Granger. She draws 1 card. Imperio. Active hero chooses another hero to lose 2 hearts. Reveal an additional card. Active hero loses 2 hearts and all other heroes lose 1. At the start of each turn, active hero loses 1 heart. Now we reveal the top card and it is nothing. So nothing happens over here for our friend. Okay.